Okay then, so this next Pilates workout is just a quick routine for your abdominal core. If you press for time, this is something you can just squeeze it, okay? So we're going to start with a bit of half roll back. We're going to start with your feet flat, about a fist height distance between your knees. Just retract your shoulders back and down. Your feet are going to be fixed to the ground, not too far in front, not too close to your glutes there. So your hands are on the shoulders, on your knees. Start with a tight core. Breathe in. As you blow out, just to engage your core towards your spine, and then breathing in, you're just beginning to slowly curve that lower back, rolling back to the point where your arms are lengthened out straight. And when you get there, if you can just try and hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, feet fix the ground, squeeze the abdominals to roll back up. Keep the tummy tight. And we go again, so just focus on curving that lower spine under. Just curve the tailbone. Try and get your arms lengthened out. And when you get with your fingertips in line with knees, once again, we're squeezing your abdominal core here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're breathing in, you're rolling up nice and slow. And for your third one, you might be ready to take your hands off your knees now. If you can't, don't worry, just breathe in. Exhale out, again, just curving that lower spine. Try to lengthen your arms straight. So with your hands alongside your knees, we hold this still. If you're more advanced though, you might be able to lift your arms up straight, just to challenge your core a bit more. And then breathing in, roll back up nice and slow there. We'll take a breath. Just keep the core sucked in as we exhale. And we'll have another couple, so just warming up at the base of your abdominals for the next few movements now, okay? So just curve that lower spine under. If you can, maybe just take your left arm out to the left this time, blow out and breathe in, and then rotate right arm out to the right and back in. Take a breath, roll back up, nice and slow. One more round. Keep your core sucked in, and again, just rounding that tailbone in the lumbar spine. So you've got fingertips in line with your knees, and maybe again, just take your left arm out to the left, turn your head there, breathe in, and blow out, right arm to the right. Breathing in, squeeze your abdominal core, roll back up there, okay? So a few variations there. Just do what you can though. If you need to hold onto the knees, absolutely fine. Alright, so here we come onto our backs now. We're just going to imprint the spine down to the floor. Just rest your hands on your core, guys. Have a little bit of stretch on your lower back. Just drop your bent knees out to the right first. Just giving that lower back a bit of stretch before we get going. Drop the bent legs over to your right now, over to your left. All over the place today. So we come back and we just stick a hand under the lower back here. If there's a massive gap there, you just want to round your lower spine so you can still get about 2 fingers underneath the lower back, okay? And here we go with phase number 1. We're just going to go to a tabletop. So just have your knees bent together, feet together glued, hands above the chest, elbows soft. Breathe in, exhale, suck in your core nice and tight. So we're just going to start on your left leg, guys. We're just going to take your hands back behind your head, lowering that bent left leg towards the floor, or your foot towards the floor. Breathing in as you come up, and then blowing out, left leg still. Take your right foot down, blow it out, and breathe it in. So we're just giving each side of the core here a little bit of shake and contraction. Breathe it in, up we come. Blow it out, keeping the head relaxed on the floor. Breathing in with right leg up, once more with your left for now. Breathing in as we reach up, and one more time, right foot going down. Breathing in, and just wrap your hands around those bent legs there. Hook them into your middle, have a bit of a rock from side to side. Core warming up nicely now. So we've just warmed up the base and each side of the core, so we're now going to go to your lower abdominals. We're going to just lengthen out your legs straight on the ground. both the hands go behind the back of the head, feet together. On your exhale out, just really engage the core towards your spine. Breathing in, we're going to just peel the head and neck off the ground. So you're going to have your chin tucked into your chest. If you can now, just lifting your feet slightly off the ground so your legs are going to be straight, and that way we're going to squeeze the lower abdominal core here. So just hold it still. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the heels go down, the head goes down. We now place the hands back above the head. And no, we don't. We put the hands behind the head. We're going to go back to tabletop. And we're going to just glue the knees and feet together. Core sucks in, blow out. Engage your tummy towards the spine. Breathe it in, carefully peeling your head and neck off the ground, guys. Chin is tucked in. This time, if you can just lower your feet again. As you blow out, breathe in as the knees come back up. So we're just targeting those lower abdominals a bit more. Blowing out and breathing in. Blowing out as we go down. Breathe it in, come back to table. Just a couple more, make it to 5 if you can. Blow out and breathe in. One more time, blowing out as you go down. Breathe it in and wrap your hands around knees again. So well done with that. Just with a hand over each knee, a bit of rotation. Just giving this core a bit of a grilling. Alright, so we go back to the floor again. Lower spine, come to be curved into the floor. Breathe it in. Exhale out. Abdominals are tight as we come back to tabletop. So, hands above the chest again. The head stays on the floor. Elbows are soft. Take a breath in, folks. This time, if you can, just take your hands back behind the head. Lower your feet down. Blow it out. And breathe it in. So we're back into the base of your core here. Blow it out as we go down. Breathe it in as we come up. Just nice and slow and controlled. Not too fast, just slow enough to get the maximum contraction possible here. Breathe in, up we go. Blow it out as we go down. Breathe it in, up we come. Try and make it to 5. One more time. Blow it out. And breathe it in. And just have a little bit of a shake off with your feet there. So that's really good for the center part of your core. Alright, we're going to go back to alternating your sides now. Just try and lengthen your legs straight. A little bit of bend in the knees is fine. Have them parallel low. Have your hands behind the head. Suck in your abdominal core towards the spine. Just try and peel your head and neck off the floor again, guys. Work at your own level. If you can only stay here, that's fine. But blowing out, we're going to just slowly lower your left leg straight. So you're going to have your foot close to the floor, but not too far. We'll just hold this for a second. But if you can, as you blow out, just have a couple of curl-ups. 1, breathing in, come back. Blow it out, curl it up for 2. Bring the head back, breathing in, lift your left leg up slow, take a breath. And blow it out, lower your right thigh down now, nice and straight. Hold it nice and still. If you can, guys, curl up for 1. And bring the head back. Curl up for 2. Bring the head back. Breathe it in. Raise the right thigh. And again, we've just really burnt both sides of the abdominals there. Just give your knees a bit of rotation. Breathing in and blowing out. We're just going to fit a couple more in. Okay, so we hit the base of your core once again now. Both the hands behind the back of head. Core sucked in as you exhale out. Peeling your head off the ground carefully with neck, guys. Can you just keep the heels together but take knees apart? As you exhale out with your mouth, just try and extend your legs up straight and hold this nice and still. 5 seconds, hit the center of your core. Breathe. Now bend the knees, heels together still. Exhale out, extend and hold again. Squeeze in that center core area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, bend your knees, heels together still. Stick in, guys. Blow it out and extend again. Squeezing your center core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, bend the knees. exhale out, chin tucked in, center core, abdominal squeeze going on. And I think this is number 4. We'll do one more, bend the knees again. Last one now, just extend your legs straight. If you can, with chin tucked in, just maybe lengthen your arms above shoulders as well. Hold, breathe, and put your head down on the floor. Just have a shake off with your feet. All right, so we come to the final phase now, the last one for this core series. Feet together, stay on your mat if you can. Feet together, your arms back behind your head currently, full body stretch. So just tighten that tummy again. Inhale, exhale, core sucked in. We just begin to lift your arms above the chest and shoulders. We are taking a breath in, guys. On the exhale, we're just slowly peeling the spine off the ground. We're rising up nice and tall. Taking a breath in and taking the spine back down to the ground again. Lengthen your arms behind the head. Take your inhale. Exhale out, tummy sucked in there. Lifting your arms again above chest and shoulders. Take that breath in. Blow it out, peeling your spine off the ground, rolling up nice and high. In for that nose, out for that mouth. If you need to bend your knees, that's absolutely fine. So for example, you might have your feet flat, with your knees slightly bent. You'll breathe in, nice tight tummy, lifting your arms. On the exhale, you're just going to squeeze your core to roll back up. Might make it a little bit easier for you there, okay? But for the last two, we just put it onto the hip flexors a little bit. These areas at the top of the thighs, your feet are wide, feet are flexed towards you. Your arms are going to extend straight above the chest. Take a breath in, blowing out, peeling your spine off the ground, rolling up nice and high. Blowing out. Last one, okay? You can have an hour's nap, hopefully, okay? I'm going to just breathe out the mouth, tummy sucked in, take a breath in again, and just peel your spine off the floor, lengthening up high. So your hip flexors and your core will have felt that pretty intensively, I should think. So just one more time, just coming onto your hands and knees, just targeting those lower abdominals once more. So hands under the shoulders, fingers spread out, head down. Just come up onto the balls of your feet, guys. Blow out, suck your core in. And if you can just start driving, knees up towards your abdominals, just alternate at a steady tempo, really getting into your lower abdominal core. Okay, just do about 60 on each side. I'll just do a few for the video. Have a little bit of a sit back, lower back release. And then the last one, similar to a downward dog, position wise. Just have your hands wide, your fingers spread out. We take a breath, we blow out, engage the core. Can you just carefully come up onto the balls of your feet again, guys? Walk your hands forwards. Okay, so you've got a fairly flat back, but that's just starting to hit into the base of your abdominal core again. So just look down to the ground, keep the head in line with spine, and we're really squeezing into the base of your core. So we'll just hold this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we go with knees. So that's a good strength there for your arms as well. And just have a nice little lower back release there. Head down into little shell, into that nose. And that's pretty much it for that one, guys. So just replay that about 10 times and you'll have hopefully a pretty toned core by the end of the week. All right, well done. Cheers.